Hey guys, this is Megan, and this is my week 2 video discussion for COMM3433. And this week we are talking about our research project and um, our interest in it and the questions that we're trying to answer. And so, um, based on that, I am actually really interested in becoming a teacher. The teacher shortage here in Oklahoma, unfortunately, um, has been unfortunate. However, because of it, it provides a path for people like me who didn't go the traditional route of a teaching degree to still be emergency certified and still pursue teaching. And since it's something that I'm passionate about, I decided to um, think about technology and media use in the classroom. And to further narrow that down, I started thinking about my own sixth graders' experiences here in Norman. And Norman Public Schools has a technology slash iTech initiative that they started about 5 years ago. And they have implemented every middle school and high school student receiving a MacBook when they enter middle school. And so when my daughter started sixth grade last year, she got a MacBook, and most of her instruction was integrated with this technology in some level. There were very few aspects of it that didn't involve technology. And so there is a plethora of academic research into technology in the classroom. There is actually not a lot of substantive statistical outcomes through that research because there are so many variables to things being successful and unsuccessful when you think about comparing classrooms and reproducing a study. But there is a lot of information out there about that. And so I decided to kind of narrow my focus on Norman Public Schools, their initiative, and the questions that I have are relative to how teachers feel about the success or the failures of this initiative, how it has changed the classroom for them, how do they teach differently as a result of this technology implementation, and finally, probably the most pressing question for me is related to my daughter's experience. She went from very successful in elementary school, completed sixth grade math in fifth grade as part of the gifted and talented program in elementary school, was part of a French immersion program, had good grades, transitioned into sixth grade, got her MacBook, had a lot more freedom at school to either choose to do her homework or not choose to do her homework. It was a different structure than elementary school. And she crashed this year. Now she has two supportive parents, so she didn't crash and burn, but she was not successful academically this year. And she was successful socially and in her extracurricular activities and in her electives that were not infused with technology. And so I would like to answer the question of, is this an issue across the board for sixth graders whenever they enter middle school and they have a new way of learning through technology and a new learning environment in middle school? Is the kind of issues that I have run into with my daughter something that a lot of other parents are running into? And how are teachers addressing this issue? are they addressing this issue? And hopefully from the feedback that I can get to those questions, I can help my daughter be more successful in 7th grade, and maybe also communicate with teachers about that being an issue, problem solve for future 6th graders. I have another daughter that's going into 6th grade this year, and so even though she's a different type of student, I would like to be proactive in helping her make that transition in a way that I think that I did not know that I needed to be proactive with my older daughter. So that's the direction of the questions that I want to answer, and hopefully I can really narrow my focus and get some feedback and use that information to really practically benefit my kids and maybe some other kids too. So that's it for me this week. I look forward to hearing what you guys are doing. Thanks.